So today I wanted to discuss the fourth module for your the Center Yourself program. It's a digital program that I made available for all membership plans. So whether you choose the beginner level at $11.11 per month, Center Yourself is one of the programs, again, that everybody's going to get. So I've already I'm starting over my words today. I've already discussed the first three modules in Center Yourself. So the first one was Inner Child. And since I actually went back to rewatch that, because it was quite a while ago when I did that program, I went back to clear more stuff. So I taught, I listened, I cleared when I was teaching, I went back and listened, re-cleared, and now I'm re-clearing for the third time. So it's really important to acknowledge that we can continuously rewatch these things as we integrate our lives, and then we go back, okay? Just wanted to make that clear for people that this isn't just like a one-time thing. That's why it's great to get access as you continue to grow, so that, again, you can keep implementing new aspects of your life. So for people that don't know me, my name is Robin, and I have two businesses. One is called Robin's Healing, and I offer transformational coaching. I also do certification, so that's kind of what you'll see once you become a member. The other benefit that you get once you're a member is access to our private Facebook group, so that you can become a part of dialogue conversations and additional information that way. And you're also going to get, if you're at the beginner level, a monthly meditation based on people's comments in that group, okay? Or if people aren't extremely active, or regardless, I feel like the intention is going to be that it suits everyone. So I'm just going to tune in. So in my Robin's Healing business, my transformational coaching sessions are one-on-one opportunities with me. So say you are watching the Center Yourself program, and then you feel like you want to continue clearing additional things that came up for you based on that, you can just basically take note of things that you're feeling. Maybe there'll be some journal prompts in there, so that when we do a one-on-one coaching session, we can work on that stuff, right? So that's why I'm providing this information. So yes, I teach and do certification. So currently I am still offering Reiki. It's something that I thought I would stop because of these digital programs. So if you are interested in Reiki, but you don't want to do a certification online through me in these Zoom sessions or in these Zoom classes, I create them based on people's interest, by the way. So I have someone looking to do their level 2. So if you're also looking to learn your level 2, then you can hop in with us. You have to have your certificate for your level 1 in order to do the level 2. However, if you are interested in learning about Reiki and you just want to explore it in your own way, if you join the 55-55 membership plan, so that would be the one that you get everything in, a lot of deeper healing, then you have access to multiple Reiki versions of the level 1, 2, 3, and 4, which is awesome. So you actually still get access to the attunements, so you get everything that you would get in the class, except for you don't get that one-on-one time, right? So because I can't watch you guys, basically I can't see that you're doing the work, and I can't certify you. However, you're still going to get everything that you need. So I wanted to make that available and accessible to people. So today we are working on the chakras and balancing those chakras. And if you watched my weekly reading, mindfulness is really, really important this week. So I'm happy that that's what we're addressing today. In the Center Yourself program, it's all Theta Healing. So if you don't know what Theta Healing is, you're basically saying yes to the downloads that I'm offering based on what I'm feeling into what people are feeling, but also what people are saying. So I explain a couple things in the program, like modules of like what the chakras are, things like that. And then once people understand that, then they can share some things that that are coming up for them. And then I do clearings around that. So through the digital program, you get to watch those and take advantage. In this opportunity, I was going to tune into anyone that is going to be watching or is watching, so I can show you examples of how we can do that in present time, okay? In the Center Yourself program, so if you've watched my other lives about this program, you'll know that it was a Facebook live. So when you watch this, you're not going to see people discussing their issues. They're just writing it in the chat. So I might be addressing certain people's things that they have going on, but you're just going to hear me calling out somebody's name. You're not actually going to see their face or hear their story. So as you get deeper into maybe the attraction program, then in that one, you're going to hear other people in the Zoom calls talking about things that they're experiencing around money, their lack of ability to manifest, things like that, okay? So the first module was inner child. The second module was trust, because it's really important as we start digging through some things that come up for us where we might be lacking joy or lacking happiness. A lot of times when we're sad or we're depressed, it's coming from also like not believing in ourselves, not believing in things really working out for you, or you're still caught up in maybe some old trauma, okay? So I help you with that in Theta Healing Downloads. And then the trust piece is really trusting yourself. Trusting comes from the throat chakra. And again, throat chakra stuff's coming up this week for people, so it's probably why I was called into discussing this. And that's when we hold ourselves back. So for instance, people are hopping on, they're not saying hello. And maybe it's because you're at work or maybe you're shy. But those are simple, really simple things that participating and not hiding behind the screen or things like that can be a big indication of maybe low self-esteem and confidence. So although this is a Center Yourself program, I end up saying in the program, this is more of a confidence program. So what's nice is you guys don't have to participate, but in the Facebook group, you guys can share like what came up for you, things that you were feeling, and just see if other people were feeling that way, if you want to. And then we go into speaking your honesty, which is our third module. So if you want to know more about those, then you can go into underneath my YouTube channel, and you're going to see underneath my playlist memberships, and then some discussions about some of these programs as well. If you check out the membership plans, and if you scroll down, you'll be able to see like listen more, read more about these programs. You'll also be able to see some introductions, which is basically me just talking to the group, and you're just getting a little glimpse of that. Okay, that felt important to share so people understand kind of how this works, because it is important to, I feel like, repeat these Theta Healing downloads as we evolve. Okay. Also, the monthly videos that you get will be helpful. So I'm also doing some new workshops. I have a Yoga Nidra workshop coming up on December 2nd at 6:30 p.m. for only $25. So that's like a live opportunity. We get to work on some mindfulness practice. We get to help you go into a deeper state of basically sleep, to go deeper into healing your physical body, your emotional, and as a result, your mental health will appreciate you. And so for people that don't know, I am a yoga instructor, and I have my 200-hour level, whereas I'm just currently advancing into my 500, so I can teach people who become yoga teachers, which is great. So I'm looking forward to kind of getting back into that, and where COVID has been kind of blocking us a lot, I've had to go online, and that has created some obstacles for some people. They can't exercise, and they can't, come to my retreats and things like that. So I'm going to do my best to accommodate people through these platforms. And underneath my YouTube channel, I have so many free resources that I think it's fabulous. However, please subscribe so that you can support me, because that's ultimately what's going to allow me to continue having a business and make me profitable, right? So, because this is a business that I have to charge money for. So, one thing that was coming up too is that my Lavender Roller underneath my shop is what's coming up for people in relation to the chakras, this module, these conversations, this weekly, that sort of thing. Because lavender is really, really, really helpful for the nervous system. Because we have a full moon coming up on Friday, and we're in Scorpio season, there's a lot of stuff happening. Today's the 15th of November, so it's coming in around the 18th and 19th for different people in parts of the world. But here in New Brunswick, it's going to be on the 19th. So today is Monday, so this week you're going to be coming into, for some people, a heavier time. We're going to notice things. I'm already noticing massive growth, massive changes, good and bad for myself. So these are things you might want to start releasing. The other thing in terms of for my business is I do weekly readings at 10:30 a.m. every Friday now on my YouTube channel. So if you want to know what's going to be kind of coming up roughly energy-wise, then tune into those. And as well, I have November monthly readings for your astrological sign. So pay attention to your 3 signs as well as the general. So we were just discussing the throat chakra and how this week we're going to be feeling a lot of blocks around that. However, today we're working on chakras. So our third module was speaking your honesty, and then we go into the chakras. So a big thing is, as I said, we're working on confidence, we're working on expression, and then we have the heart chakra, which is coming back into a place of peace and love and calming, which is why the Lavender Roller might be helpful for you. Why the workshop's coming up with Yoga Nidra. So we need calm. And so I'm doing a blog right now on how we can heal through sound. And if we can use our voice, that will be helpful. So in the workshop that I'm teaching, you get to learn also kind of like how to use a script as well. Say you want to help your child do this, I can teach you how to read the script and get somebody else to do it as well. The other thing too is when we repeat affirmations out loud, that can be really helpful. As well, when you receive Theta Healing, saying yes out loud can be really, really helpful, okay? It's letting the universe know. So patience is also coming up for people. So module 4 is our last module for Center Yourself. So hopefully you have a better understanding and grasp of what this is going to help you with. Once you get into the membership course that's on the website, you just put in your login, you get access to the courses and the classes. Once you start doing that, it'll make more sense. I'm just doing my best to help people in the now, not just understand, but if I can give you some help, I will. So if you have something you'd like to clear in any of your chakras, let me know. Or anything that is blocking you from feeling calm. If you're feeling anxious, we can go deeper into that, okay? So first things first, we're going to start off with more of a deep relaxation. So if you can open up your heart and put up a white light around you. And just noticing where your stomach is. Are you feeling balanced? Do you have enough nutrition? Have you been drinking water? I'm also feeling called to sharing this live. So please share this out with friends as well on your own pages if you're able to. Just because I feel like this is going to benefit other people. See if I can do that for you. I'll give you a minute to do the same. I found it that way. I'm hearing the words share this, share this, share this, so maybe I'm supposed to also tell you that. It's just really, really helpful for me also. There she be. All right. So we're going to come into a place where we're going to work on any negativity. If there are negative people around you, and you find that those relationships are heavy, I'm just going to acknowledge who those people are. Who are the negative people in your life? Is it a family member? People calling your phone? People inboxing you? I just recently did a social media cleanse. And that was really powerful. It forced me to switch routines, switch patterns of behaviors, and things like that. And I highly recommend doing that. Again, we're not cutting things out of our life as much as we are cleansing things out of our life. And this week, I'm going to be also shutting my phone off and my computer off for as much time as I can, just for nervous system reasons. I feel like we're very overstimulated with technology, and we seem to have cords and wires. I don't know if you're like that. TVs on, stuff like that. If we can just calm the nervous system, this will help us realign back into our center, which, yes, our center is our heart space, but our center is also our solar plexus. So, as I said, we're working on confidence, but in order to feel confident and in order to feel calm, we have to believe that it's possible to be relaxed. And a lot of people don't know how to relax, how to chill out, and you might think that you're chill, but you actually, if you ask somebody else if they thought that you were calm and cool, they might not agree. So again, we're identifying with people that ruffle our feathers, where we do have a full moon coming in. And just pick somebody in your mind right away who ruffles your feathers. You can share that if you want. But just picture that person in your mind. And I encourage you to express to this person how you feel. Why do they ruffle your feathers? So just have a little dialogue with this person. Right? See them in front of you. Tell them how you feel. Just give you a minute. Breathing into the space. Closing your eyes helps. But you're going to acknowledge why. There's a why they ruffle your feathers. Or they ruffle yours, vice versa. There's some form of conflict. There's some type of lesson. We're also going to invite healing into your physical body. And notice how it feels to invite this healing light into your physical body as a result of this person or situation. And you might find that it's not easy for you to do. And it could be because this person, you feel like it's never going to go away, they're never going to change. And a key thing is accepting this person. So I invite you to say something, imagine that person's still there, and just say, I accept you. I accept you. I accept you. And then I invite you to put your hand up to your heart and say something positive to and about yourself here. Something kind. Making it an I am statement. And breathe after saying this. You might get any intuitive messages as well, and again, this can be shared in your comments. It might be powerful to share Getting a lot of downloads here. And let's start with clearing some of this energy. Would you like to know what it looks like and feels like to attract people who can actually help you along your path? Okay, and an affirmation that I get is I am open to receiving healing light. Okay, you might want to say that because we're working so much on inner child, trust, speaking your honesty, and then opening up all these centers back up again so we can move on to our next program. Okay, so we can continue to up level. I think the meditations are going to be helpful for people, especially the people that don't join the workshop. So coming into a positive space here, I would invite you to think of something that you like about your body. What do you like about your body? And feel free to share. And again, why do you like that about your body? You notice anything that comes up if that's hard for you to say or hard for you to address. Might trigger some things for you. And if it does trigger any tension for you, just notice what chakra that might be hanging out in. Is it your heart or your throat? And again, we're going to invite healing light into this chakra, into this space. If you need to visualize healing light going into that chakra, or if you can just do it with heat from your hands, if you already have Reiki training, you can do that. If you don't, you can create heat by moving your hands. I was mentioning lavender being a great option here, so if you do own a lavender roller, I would actually put it here on your chest. And if you have crystals, an amethyst would be great to bring into this space at this time. So again, if you're watching this on the replay, if you own amethyst, that's great. If you don't, I sell pieces of, I have large and small pieces of amethyst to sell in my store. And noticing the earth beneath you, to ground. Notice if you're continuously thinking, if you're a thinker, and feel free to share. Hi, Emily. Feel free to share if you're a deep thinker, and does this cause worry or fears for you? And you can also share any obstacles that you're having at this time. Okay. And the other thing we can do is, aside from opening up the chest, we can put our palms up, which might be helpful to relax the physical body. So would you like to know that it's safe in your physical body to move forward? As I was already sharing, my blog that's going to be coming out is all about sound healing. And that feels significant for people, so it might be when you, if you watch the replay or even right now, you can put some music on that really is calming and relaxing for you. And then I think that's going to help you get to where you need to be. So would you like to know that it's okay to start transitioning your energy in a way that's fluid for you? So you no longer have to feel this, this discomfort in your physical body. Okay. I'm feeling there's someone who's really lacking connection. They're lacking that connection to essential oils. they don't feel the vibration of scents or smells or things like that. So one thing I do with my products is when I sell you a lavender roller, I actually do healing on the product for you. So maybe it's like I don't feel connected to it when I send it to you. That's something I can tune into to help you with, okay? So it's more about when we go to apply or smell some of these things, that can help us grow emotionally. It can help us come up with strategies because it might actually start to, again, trigger things for you. So even if you don't like the smell of lavender, there's a reason for that. That's just coming up, okay? So let's integrate this energy. I like to see people interacting, as that's a big part of what I'm discussing as confidence, self-expression, joy, seeing that people are happy coming on here, and appreciative that I'm coming on here, and I can't force that upon anyone. However, you know, it is what motivates me to continue doing this. So if you like this, please comment. Please let me know that you watch this. Please take the time when you go into my YouTube videos to put a like. I'll get you know, people seeing that they're viewing it, but they don't take the time to like the video. And I'm not a person who really cares if there's like 10 likes or 1 like. However, I do make an effort. I feel like when I go on to listen to other people's like YouTube videos, that I let them know that I appreciate it by liking, because it helps them in their channel. Same thing if you watch a video on YouTube rather than Facebook, that gives me hours. If you watch it from start to finish, that also gives me hours. So that's what will allow me to do more like free content, teaching you guys maybe how to make certain, like I can teach you how to make rollers and things like that. So again, help me out, guys. It's really wonderful. We're going to integrate this energy by taking a couple deep cleansing breaths. Maybe take the energy and just brush the energy down, grounding yourself, letting go of anything that came up for you. One more affirmation. I am like, I'm really affirming that into your physical body, into your chakras, as you visualize all these chakras being aligned. Trusting that moving forward, if you said yes to any of these downloads, that can come in after we integrate that, starting right now, or it could come down months down the road. And so if we drink lots of water, take great care of ourselves, these are things that will help move energy just a little bit more quickly. So if you're open to Theta Healing, please make sure that you are taking care of yourself instead of creating your own blocks, okay? So notice where you're feeling tension, again, on the replay. Share it with me. I'd love to hear. Okay, guys, have a beautiful day. If you have questions about my membership groups, or you have questions about maybe how Theta Healing works in general, you can reach out to me, robinshealing.com, and I will talk to you guys another time. Later. Please make sure you watch my weekly as well, guys. It's going to help you in